Namaste everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to the daily Gentle Yoga with the Hatha Yoga component. Gentle Yoga is designed to be palliative or preventive, which means these practices can have therapeutic effects, but they are primarily designed as preventive measures. Practices include gentle physical movements, breathing, mantras, and meditation. They're extremely beneficial in reducing the stress and increasing the communication of different body's organ systems. They also stimulate better immune system and body's repair mechanism. Please follow the following suggestions for maximum benefit. You can do sitting on the floor or in a chair for many of the postures. Sit comfortably and keep your back straight for all sitting postures. Do these practices gently, smoothly, and without jerks. Slower the practice, greater the benefit. Make sure the breathing is slow and smooth. Become aware of the part of the body you're exercising. Gently close your eyes and bring your awareness inwards so that your experience is deeper. There should not be any pain or strain of any kind. If you do experience any pain, please stop immediately and seek clarification. Please note liability is entirely yours. For your information, there are 2 gentle yoga sessions offered every day, 7 days a week, free of charge, 7 a.m. and 5:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Both of these sessions are recorded and available on the YouTube channel Life in Yoga Rajan. You can get links to these sessions and much more information on the homepage lifeinyoga.org. And remember to share this information with family, friends, and others so that more people may benefit. Have a blessed day. This is all yours, Manjusha.
Thank you, Ratna. Namaste, everybody. Let's start with 3 times Om. Om. And we'll proceed with chakra vibration. First, little finger and thumbs touching. Awareness at the perineum. Remember to contract at those points. And mantra is Lam. Lam. Let's release the fingers. Lam. Moving to the next, thumbs and ring fingers touching, awareness 1 inch above the perineum. Mantra is Vam. Vam. Let's release the fingers. Vam. Moving to the next, thumbs and middle fingers touching, awareness behind the navel. Mantra is Ram. 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 Let's release the fingers. Moving to the next, thumbs and index fingers touching, awareness in the middle of the chest. Mantra is Yum. Yum. Let's release the fingers. Moving to the next, thumbs up mudra, awareness at the throat. Mantra is Hum. Let's release the fingers. Samsak Mudra, awareness in the middle of the head. Mantra is Ksham. 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 Let's release the fingers. Ksham. 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 Next, thumbs up mudra, awareness at the top of the head. Mantra is Om. Let's release the fingers. And now we'll proceed with Ujjayi, keeping the eyes closed. Bring the awareness in the throat. And as we smile, feel the stretch in the throat. Breathing in and out slowly. And now we'll add some movements at the wrists. Inhale, opening the hands. Exhale, thumbs in, downward fist. And now closed fist rotation. Keep the arms stretched. The other way around. Let's bring the arms on the side. Inhale, going up. Exhale, coming down. The other way round. Next, side bends. Stretch the arms, bend. Inhale first. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale and continue. And now forward bend. Feet hip width apart. Knees slightly bent. Inhale, stretching the arms, chin up. Exhale, keep stretching forward while going down. And repeat. And now let's come back. Sit down and we'll do some shoulder rotation. Inhale, shoulders up. Exhale, back and down. And now let's simply hold the arms tightly at the back. Breathing into the upper part of the chest. So as we inhale, we'll feel a slight stretch in the shoulders. And as we exhale, it will release. If you do not feel the stretch, it means you're not holding the arms properly at the back. The shoulders should be back and down, and then you tighten the grip. Inhale, exhale, turning the head to the left. Inhale, exhale, turning the shoulders. Inhale deeply. Exhale, turning further, then slowly, shoulders coming back, then the head. Inhale, exhale, head to the opposite side. Inhale, exhale, turning the shoulders. Inhale deeply. Exhale, turning further, then slowly coming back. Now inhale, chin up. Feel the stretch in the front part of the neck. Inhale, with the stretch in the neck, let the body go forward as low as we can. And now slowly bring the chin towards the chest. And we'll slowly come up the back first. The head, release the arms and place the hands at the back, pushing on them. Push the pelvis forward, head back, chest open. And slowly we come back. Finger lock. Stretch the arms. And now release the shoulders. The arms will go slightly down. Inhale. Exhale to the left. Inhale. Exhale to the other side. Inhale. Exhale to the center. Inhale, hands towards the chest. Exhale, turn the wrists up. So you can go towards the sky and then lower the arms. It will be easier to keep the fingers together. And then the shoulders relaxed. Inhale. Exhale to the left. Inhale. Exhale to the other side. Inhale. Exhale to the center. Inhale, hands towards the chest. Exhale, let's stretch up. Inhale, stretch up, push the right shoulder. We go to the left and keep breathing. Let's change sides. Inhale. And let's come back, inhale, keep stretching. And next, let's release the fingers and rotation at the wrists. Like that, with the fingers, with the wrist closed, and then we'll change sides. And now let's push the elbows back, hands open, and slowly we lower the arms. We'll proceed with a seated twisting pose as usual. So you can do Vakrasana or Ardha. Let's first sit down on the mat. Ardha, keep your legs in this position, slightly bent, and it will be easier to understand. So now we place our left leg on the ground and we'll bring the right foot in the middle, in front of us. And then we adjust, see how we can move our legs so that we keep in a stable position and upright. We are not leaning on any side. And from here, inhale, stretching up. Exhale, turning to the right, lower the arms. So the left hand is on the right knee. The right hand is at the back. Inhale, stretch the body up. Exhale, we contract the belly and pull on the knee to twist at the lower back. Try to see if you can go further towards the back. In the end, we close our eyes, head turned towards the back. Exhale first the head comes back and then the rest. Release the legs one by one, keeping the knees slightly bent. Now right leg down, left leg closer. Keep the body upright. Do not lean on any side. And now inhale. Exhale, turning to the left. Lower the arms. In the same way. No hurry. Again, inhale, stretch up. Exhale. Trying to twist further at the lower back. slowly, step by step. In the end, we turn the head towards the left, eyes closed. Now we come exhale to the head. Next, inhale. Exhale. Lower the arms. Release the legs. And we stand up. Standing forward bend. Feet hip width apart or slightly more. Holding the arms tightly at the back. Toes pointing forward. And chin up. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly go forward. And stay and breathe. Here we should feel stretching only at the back of the legs. You may feel stretch in the calves or at the back of the thighs, not too much behind the knee. Now let's bend the knees slightly, pushing on the feet. Inhale, come up. And release the arms. You do that to protect the lower back. And now let's come in table pose. We'll do some postures in table pose. The knees are bent and separated. Hip width. There should be a space. The feet also. And then we place our elbows close to the knees, lifting the arm. Right where the middle finger points, we place the wrist. And now we separate the hands shoulder width or wider. And we come up. We are in our ideal table pose. Looking in front. Let's lift the left leg. So fix a point in front of you, then lift the left leg and breathe. Now the right arm. Slowly arm down, then the leg. Table pose. Right leg and the left arm. Arm down and leg down. Simply relax in child pose. Back to table pose. Now bring the knees close together. Knees are close together. We simply push the left leg out. The left foot. We are twisting around the left knee. And simply push the left foot out. And then we lift the right leg and right arm. And stay and breathe. You may even try to do the tiger pose by holding the right ankle and pushing up. If you are stable, it will not be so difficult. Slowly arm down, then leg down. Both legs close together. Now the right foot goes out and lift the left leg and left arm. And if you're stable, you may try holding the left ankle. Slowly arm down and leg down. And relax in child pose. And now let's lie down on the belly. Simply lie down. The arms are in the position of cobra. The feet are close together. Chin on the ground. And now we lift the left leg. The hip stays on the ground. You should feel the hip pressing against the ground. Slowly leg down. Bring both legs close together. And now we'll lift the right leg, pressing the hip down. Slowly lower the leg. And now both legs. And the chest also. We lift the chest up. You can do repetitions if you want. Slowly bring the legs down and relax in Makarasana. Next, stretch our arms in front, both legs close together. And we will roll on the left side. Roll on the left side. Hold the right ankle, or you may hook a towel around the ankle and then hold the towel. And push the right leg back. We are doing the half bow pose on the side. Slowly release. Stretch the right arm, and now we roll on the right side. And we'll do the same movement. Bend the left leg and push out the back. Slowly come back. Release the leg. And lie down on the back, careful. And we'll do some repetitions, supine twist repetitions. Bring both legs close together, feet close together, arms stretched at the level of the shoulders, the palms on the ground. We are pressing on the palms. Good. Slowly turn both legs to the right, head to the left. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, turning the legs to the left, head to the right. And continue. Inhale, coming back. Exhale, twisting. Keep changing sides. Try to press on the heels as you come back. Keep changing sides. Coming back to the center. And Pavanmuktasana. Bring the legs close to the belly. Inhale. Exhale. Squeeze the belly with the legs by pulling with your arms. And then lift the head. Slowly bring the head down and release the legs and relax. Relax the right leg from the toes, calf, thigh, hip. Relax the left leg, toes, foot, calf, knee, thigh, hip. Relax the right arm from the fingers, hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, arm, and shoulder. Left side, relax the left fingers, hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, and shoulder. Bring the awareness in the perineum. Relax the pelvis, the abdomen, and lower back. Release the lower back further. We're going up towards the ribs. Relax the front part of the rib cage, sides, within the chest, right to the shoulders, and the back. Relax the neck, the face, ears, head to the top of the head. Our body is completely relaxed. Let's just stay here for 1 minute. And now we'll slowly sit up for another pillow. Sit up slowly and in a comfortable position. And you may start alternate nostril breathing. If you do not know how to start, you have to press the right nostril with the thumb. Inhale through the left. Change side. So you are closing the left nostril, opening the right one so that you exhale. Inhale here. Inhale same side. Change side to exhale. That is one round, so we continue. Inhale, change side to exhale. Inhale here, change side and exhale. Try to breathe as slowly as possible without making a lot of noise, without any jerky movements in the body. It means you are just training the body. And try to make exhalation longer than inhalation. And let's finish along below. Get ready for Bhastrika. First, exhale. And one. You'll exhale on your own. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And we can do Ujjayi Kumbhaka followed by one round of Brahmadi. And now you may choose to do a second round of Vastrika, or we'll do meditation. 9 minutes of meditation is not very long. So let's tell ourselves, I let go of all ideas and concepts, and I care about nothing. Of course, you will be chanting your personal mantra or I me Om. Now slowly come to the physical body and make the following affirmation. May I be guided to fulfill the purpose for which I am born. And then we can slowly open our eyes. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Manjusa. Thank you.
Session. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Manjusha. So we will resume Yoga Sutras. योगेन चित्तस्य पदेन वाचां मलं शरीरस्य च वैद्यकेन योपाकरोत्तं प्रवरं मुनीनां पतञ्जलिं प्राञ्जलिरानतोऽस्मि. I salute reverently with folded hands to that esteemed sage Patanjali who removes the impurities of the mind with yoga, speech with grammar, and the impurities of the body through the science of medicine. So we need to review in the last 2 days what we did. So first we talked about sutras 1 to 4 of chapter 1, where we begin the study of yoga, and that these 4 sutras define what yoga is and why do we have to do yoga and what happens if we don't do yoga. I mean, what it means when we don't do yoga or what it means when you do yoga. So yoga is, first of all, go to the slide as well. What is this? Okay. What's happening? Okay, so yoga is Chitta Vritti Nirodha, means it is control or cessation of all the Chitta Vrittis. Okay, so we need to understand what is Chitta and what is Vritti, right? So Chitta Vrittis refers to, Chitta is actually many layers of the mind. The physical mind, the buddhi or the intellect, and the ego, and all of that is part of the Chitta, which is kind of different levels and layers of the mind. And vrittis are the activities that happen in our Chitta, and these are referred to by many authors as inner programs, computing system that makes us who we are, or some authors refer to them as modifications of the mind field, whirlpools of the mind, operations of the mind, movements of the mind, cyclical mental activity. All of this refers to chitta vrittis. So if we can control the rising of the mind into ripples, basically that's what it is, whenever you think a thought, it has ripples. So when we are able to have control over these activities of the mind, then we are in yoga. Okay, you experience yoga. So the yoga is the means. We want to reach that state, but also it is the goal. We want to reach that state of, we have total control of what we want to think or what we don't want to think, and it's also the means how to get there. And the Sutra 3 tells us when we are in yoga, we are able to see who we are, deep down who we are. When you say who you are, you can identify yourself as, I live here, I'm born to this family, or this is my gender, this is my profession. All of those are identifications. But if you remove all of that, who are you? Who really deep down who you are? We understand and we experience that true nature of who we are if you are in yoga. If we are not able to control our chitta vrittis, then we identify ourselves with those vrittis. That's what the sutras 1 to 4 tell us. And then the next set of sutras talk about the nature of chitta vrittis. Sutra 5 says chitta vrittis can be categorized broadly into 5, and some can be painful and some of them can be not painful. So examples are like, we think, oh, I love somebody, it may be a positive thought, but if there is some kind of expectation associated with that love, then that could cause pain for us eventually. And maybe you may be angrily disciplining somebody like a school teacher or a parent disciplining a child. It may sound like it's a negative things, but eventually you're doing for the better of that student, so you have best of the intentions. So it is selfless thought. So we can categorize this painful and unpainful more like a selfish thoughts and unselfish thoughts or selfless thoughts. So when I read some of these commentaries, I like this idea to think of selfish versus selfless. And how do we know whether a thought is selfless or selfish? We need to do some work on it. The moment the thought arises, we need to kind of, if we are balanced and steady, then we'll be able to look at the thought and say, is this what you want to proceed with, or do you want to restrain that? Okay, so we have a control over our thoughts. That's being in yoga, and that something happens gradually over time. Or for some people it could happen very easily. It's all how much work you have done before this birth. So, and then the next set of sutras are like and they talk about each of these 5 of these chitta vrittis. The pramana means evidence. Chitta vritti can be like direct experience, or it could be a misconception, or it could be a delusion, or this could happen in sleep or in the memory. So when we talk about direct experience of a chitta vritti, that is something that we come face to face, or we draw inference, knowing something like, see a smoke and know that there's some fire somewhere there nearby. Or it could come from scriptures, from teachers, from guides, from books. They're all evidences of those are all the proofs, that our chitta vrittis arise from. Or a chitta vritti can be a viparyaya, that's misconception. You see a kind of rope and think that's a snake. It's a misconception. Or a delusion, there is nothing there, but you imagine conjure up all kinds of thoughts. That is a delusion. Or it could be very deep level of the subconscious level that could happen in sleep. Or it could be a memory. We have all store many things as impressions, memories, and that pop up from now and then, sometimes voluntarily, sometimes involuntarily. All those things are all chitta vrittis. So all these vrittis can create a lot of activity in us that can be uncontrollable. So that's when we are totally out of yoga. And when we are able to have a steady mind where we are able to observe and so on, then it becomes we are in yoga or in the process of yoga. So that's what we reviewed. And then today we are going to go to the next 4 sutras. Let me see if my thing works. Okay, no. So the next few sutras are the 12. Okay, so this sutra says these chitta vrittis can be controlled by practice and detachment. Abhyasa vairagya. Let's use abhyasa vairagya, because whenever we translate, there's only so much, we don't get complete gist of it. So we have an idea of what it means, so let's use that. So chittavrittis can be controlled through abhyasa practice, and vairagya is the attitude of detachment. So our next two sutras describe what is abhyasa. Okay, of these two, abhyasa and vairagya, the steadfastly established effort is practice. So abhyasa is effort, yatna, prayatna. Okay, that is so steadfast effort is practice. That's the definition of practice. And he further defines abhyasa as a practice becomes firmly grounded when it is performed with earnestness for a long time without interruption. Dirgha kala nairantarya satkara sevita. For a long time without interruption. Nairantarya, satkara, earnestness. Druda bhumihi. It becomes so abhyasa, or the practice, is an effort that is done with earnestness, with enthusiasm for a long time, uninterrupted. So that is abhyasa. And next two sutras talk about vairagya, or the attitude of detachment. So vairagya is, literal translation is non-attachment, but same thing as detachment, is where one is unaffected by what one sees or hears. When we are not, in other words, anytime we see or hear, we need to have a, instead of jumping or attached, having any kind of a preconceived notions, we have a little bit more of a stability of the mind to look at it and see what it is. So non-attachment is where one is unaffected or free of attachments by what one sees or hears. It's basically what you experience in the world when you have a attitude of witness or watching and then reacting. Instead of reacting immediately, you're responding. So that's non-attachment. And the last one in this group, 16, further defines the vairagya in a higher, which is even higher, that is, by awareness of the Purusha, one attains the supreme state of being unaffected by even the gunas of the world. The entire universe is controlled by three gunas, sattva, rajas, and tamas. So you are not even affected by those. Those are natural phenomena. You go even to that level. So this sutra gives even a higher understanding of what vairagya is. You see? So as we improve and succeed and kind of progress in practicing this, going within is contemplating and meditation. We enjoy the peace and joy that is deep within us. That is the awareness of the Purusha, Purushakyatehe. By knowledge of the Purusha that we gain, you lose interest even in petty enjoyments and external world, and naturally develop non-attachment. Maybe in the beginning you discipline, but as you progress, this becomes your true nature as we enjoy and perceive our own true nature more and more. Okay, so I'm going to stop at this and then we can have some discussion.
Dr. Ratna, could you put up that slide one more time? I was looking I guess what I saw newly today in I think it was number 16, was by awareness of the Purusha, who is God, right? Dr. Ratna? Is sure close. You're muted, Doc. It says that one attains the supreme state of being unaffected by the gunas. And when you were saying that, you made it seem like there's no reacting, right? The Viagra.
Okay, so this is Purusha is inner self. You're true who you are. Okay, so you can also call it God. Okay, and what's your question?
Oh, I didn't. I was thinking of Purusha as the Ishra, but I guess
Ishvara.
what I was saying is thinking of, yeah, I was thinking of a different connection.
So,
When we think of everyone as that God spark, we,
yes.
we treat them differently, and that you don't react so much when we do that. That's where I was thinking. But Purusha is our higher self.
Purusha is our higher self, and so as we kind of as we were talking, when we go more deeper and deeper, you see you go beyond these identifications and see who you are, and then you see the same thing in everybody else. So like seeing God in everybody or Purusha in everybody, and then we kind of have a different attitude in life. So you don't react as much. You don't, or even you only react when it's dharmic to react, and not otherwise respond.
Thank you. Mhm.
But it's automatically, no? I mean, those kind of sense.
Yes.
Automatically comes when you do this thing. And Purusa is like Siddhi, Siddh Purusa. When he gets Siddhi, he doesn't have any attachment and doesn't think anything about it. So he totally detached from your thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Not detached from your thoughts, but you're still engaged, but you don't have attachment to the thoughts. Detached could also mean you're not becoming like a indifferent in life. You're totally engaged in life, but with in a conscious manner, dharmic manner, conscious manner. So I just wanted to make the difference. When you say detachment, it doesn't mean that you're indifferent in this world.
okay. Thank you.
Okay. We have looks like we are kind of
Can I
clear
share something?
clear on this. Uh-huh.
Look, everybody understood, so no questions.
Very good. Well, Tommy has something. What do you want to say, Tommy?
You know what you brought to my mind in our conversation was reacting in, like, when it's our dharma to interact in uncomfortable situations and react, that kind of thing.
Yeah, we
And
do.
yeah, and I had a conversation yesterday, and what happened was I see how we're kind of meant to maybe push boundaries for other people sometimes. And then I also got to see how there's a lesson in it for me when we're conscious to who we're being, like we're kind of guided in that reaction. But yeah, I was able to just,
Yeah, life is constantly teaching us lessons, I believe.
yeah.
Every experience can be something to learn from. Tatiana, you have your mic open.
Thank you. Yes, I wanted to share something with you that most of my life I have. I know I am this wonderful person, a warm heart, wise. I can see what other people think of me. And when I was younger, when I found a young man that I liked very much, and when I approached him, talked to him, he didn't like me. And that happened several times until the penny dropped that actually I'm very sorry for these young men who do not respond, do not like me, because they are sort of blind. And I felt sorry that they are depriving themselves of my wonderful company. So I would call it, I thought, oh, I'm big-headed. But yeah, I'm big-headed, but that's what I really see the situation as it's to their detriment that they are not willing to get acquainted with me. And finally, I found somebody who really thought I am something fantastic, something great. And actually, I married him. And I must say that this man studied Patanjali. So now I am getting the the whole road, the whole journey, what it was, because Patanjali opened his mind and he could see truly who I am. And the marriage was so happy that I would say it was made in heaven. Anything I said, he said yes. Anything I said, we just understood each other automatically. And there was never, ever bad word happen between two of us. I don't know how it happened, but that's the advantage of studying Patanjali, that I don't know. I think I got my eyes open, my brain open, my vision widened, and ever since I'm like that. I could see and I could feel others. And my present husband gets angry at me, say, "How can you say so?" Well, I can, yes.
That's beautiful, share. I will respond, but Naresh, you want to say something? Let him go.
I wanted to say dejection or rejection sometimes is a blessing in disguise. Okay, you were meant to be married to a more decent human being who were, your marriage was settled in heavens. In India, we all say marriages are not arranged, they are made in heavens. And perhaps in all cultures, that's true. And yeah, it's a coincidence. I got married to my wife, but yeah, a relatively perfect marriage. And we disagree once in a while here and there. But, we have to appreciate the diversity God has given within us and how we react and act on rejections or different opinions. So this is a great story, what Tatania shared with us. Go ahead, Dr. Nand Kumar.
Yeah, thank you both your share. So Tatiana, it's a very very perceptive share that you did. In other words, when you like somebody, other person didn't like, and you realized it's how much he was deprived of the love that you wanted to give him. So and then you said it's not an egotistical statement, it's a true statement, and I can relate to that, so you're making the statement with deep conviction, not from ego point. This has happened to me too. Sometimes you're nice and they don't want to be with you, whoever it is. Then I said, oh, it's your loss, I would say. And then sometimes it so happened it's not only that person's loss, it has been my gain too. So in your case, when that person didn't like you, it was his loss, but it was your gain also, because you met even a more wonderful person and you married. And I'm sure we all go through these things. And I agree with you. It's not coming from egotistical perspective, but from a very deeper understanding that, why is this person depriving himself of something that I want to give him? And that's very, very nice. Thank you, Tatiana.
Wonderful.
Wonderful. And one more thing. I see a new name today, Sundaravalli. You're coming to the morning session first time, I believe. Would you like to introduce yourself, Sundaravalli? Soundaravalli, sorry. Unmute yourself.
Sorry, Dr. Nandakumar. Yes, I'm Soundaravalli, and I've been doing the evening sessions. And, initially, I attended the Sunday morning sessions, but later I was not able to. And now I'm trying to do the morning sessions also.
Oh, you have come here in before. Okay.
Yeah. Evening I've been doing mostly.
Okay, welcome to the morning session. We hope to see you. And I just want to tell you that last few minutes we dedicate to studying Yoga Sutras. Yes. That's one we have been doing. So I wanted to let you know.
I've been listening to this. I stopped the video and I've been listening to it and getting